Welcome friends, back to our channel, History Coins HD. These USA States quarter coins make people rich. Let's find out why. Don't miss out one of these. Who know a single coin make you rich? Let's start this. Coin 1. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors across the United States, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter. This small piece of metal carries not only the pride of Louisiana but also a story of rarity, uniqueness, and potential value that can make even casual collectors stop and take notice. If you think all quarters are the same, think again, because the Louisiana quarter has a few secrets that make it extremely interesting for collectors. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this quarter could be the crown jewel of someone's collection. The Louisiana quarter is part of the famous 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state was honored with its own unique design on the reverse of the coin, celebrating state history, culture, and symbols. Louisiana's design is particularly striking. It features a pelican, the state bird, in its nest with 3 chicks, symbolizing the state's motto: union, justice, and confidence. It's a beautifully detailed design that captures the essence of Louisiana, but what makes the 2002 Louisiana quarter truly special isn't just the design. What collectors are hunting for are the rare variations and minting errors that can significantly increase its value. First, we need to talk about the mint marks. The Louisiana quarters were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, identified by a P or D respectively. Collectors are particularly interested in coins that have unusual minting features, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These errors, though sometimes subtle, make the coin extremely rare and highly sought after. One of the most exciting finds among Louisiana quarters is the double die obverse. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once in slightly different positions, causing the design, especially the date and lettering, to appear doubled. On the Louisiana quarter, careful inspection under magnification can reveal this doubling, making it a prized possession for collectors who love the thrill of spotting errors. Another rare variety comes from off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned with the edges of the coin. Some Louisiana quarters have been found to be off-center by several millimeters, which can dramatically increase their value. Coins with a high degree of off-centering, along with full design visibility, are extremely rare and often fetch high prices at auctions. Collectors also watch for die cracks and planchet errors, where small imperfections in the metal or the coin dies create unique variations. On the Louisiana quarter, some rare coins have noticeable lines or raised ridges running across the pelican design. These imperfections make each coin one of a kind, appealing to both novice and advanced collectors alike. The allure of the Louisiana quarter doesn't stop with errors. Its circulation history is also fascinating. Unlike modern quarters, these coins were designed for collectors and the general public, but because Louisiana's coin distribution was slightly lower in certain areas, some quarters are surprisingly hard to find in pristine, uncirculated condition. This scarcity naturally increases the coin's desirability. Now, let's talk about the market value. A standard 2002 Louisiana quarter in average circulated condition might only be worth a few dollars, but rare errors or coins in mint state condition can significantly increase the value. Depending on the type of error and the coin's condition, some Louisiana quarters have been sold in auctions for hundreds of dollars. Specifically, a perfect uncirculated quarter with a prominent doubled die or significant off-center strike can fetch prices ranging from $200 to $500 or more at auction. For collectors, the Louisiana quarter is not just about monetary value, it's about the thrill of the hunt. Hunting for these coins at local banks, coin shops, or online marketplaces can be addictive. Each coin tells a story, and finding a rare variety feels like discovering a hidden treasure. Even for casual collectors, spotting a subtle error or a particularly well-preserved quarter brings a sense of satisfaction and pride that is unmatched. In conclusion, the 2002 Louisiana State Quarter is much more than just a piece of pocket change. Its unique design, coupled with rare minting errors and limited availability in uncirculated condition, make it an exciting addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a newcomer looking for a fun hobby, this quarter offers a mix of history, artistry, and potential value that is hard to resist. So, the next time you come across a Louisiana quarter, don't just toss it in your drawer. Examine it carefully, look for any unusual features, and remember that what seems ordinary to most might be extraordinary to a collector. In the world of coins, even the smallest details can mean the difference between a common quarter and a valuable treasure, and for those wondering about real market prices, a standard circulated Louisiana quarter is worth only a few dollars. But rare varieties, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, and exceptional uncirculated coins, can sell for anywhere from $200 to $500 at auction, sometimes even higher depending on rarity and condition. Collectors, history buffs, and coin lovers, take note, because the Louisiana 2002 quarter is a small coin with a big story and even bigger potential. Don't underestimate its value, and always keep an eye out for those special details that make this coin a true gem. Coin 2. We are taking an exciting journey into the world of United States quarters, focusing on a coin that is small in size but huge in collector interest, the 2006 North Dakota State Quarter. If you thought all quarters were the same, get ready, because this coin has details, designs, and rare variations that make it a fascinating piece for anyone who loves coin collecting. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will see why the North Dakota quarter is much more than just loose change. It's a potential treasure with a story to tell. The North Dakota quarter is part of the famous 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, celebrating each state with a unique design on the reverse of the coin. North Dakota's quarter, released in 2006, features the state's natural beauty and agriculture, a powerful combination of prairie landscapes, a farmer's plow, and a flock of flying geese, which symbolize the state's wildlife and rich history. This design is not only visually appealing but also historically meaningful, reflecting the spirit and identity of North Dakota. What makes the 2006 North Dakota quarter particularly interesting to collectors is its rarity in certain forms and the minting errors that occasionally appear. While millions of these quarters were minted, the hunt is on for coins that show subtle differences from the standard issue, making them highly valuable to collectors. One of the most sought-after variations is the doubled die obverse, where the images or text appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment during minting. On the North Dakota quarter, collectors pay special attention to the date and lettering, because even minor doubling can dramatically increase a coin's rarity and value. Imagine finding a coin in your change that looks ordinary at first glance, but under magnification, the numbers appear doubled. That small detail could be worth a significant amount to a collector who knows what to look for. Another fascinating error collectors search for is off-center strikes. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned during the striking process, leaving part of the design missing or unevenly distributed. On the North Dakota quarter, an off-center strike can range from a small misalignment to coins that are missing significant portions of the design, making them extremely rare. Coins with a noticeable off-center strike, but where the main design is still visible, are often highly prized and can fetch high prices at auction. Die cracks and planchet errors also make the North Dakota quarter unique. Sometimes, tiny cracks in the dies or imperfections in the coin's metal create raised lines or unusual textures on the coin's surface. For the North Dakota quarter, these imperfections can appear on the farmer's plow, the geese, or the prairie background. Each variation is one of a kind, and collectors love these subtle quirks because they make each coin feel like a personal discovery. The excitement doesn't stop with errors. Even circulated coins in near-mint condition are valuable because North Dakota quarters are less commonly preserved in high grades. Finding a quarter that has survived in uncirculated condition, without scratches or wear, is becoming increasingly rare. Coins in pristine condition are highly sought after by collectors who aim to complete state quarter sets or focus on high-grade, perfect coins. Now, let's talk about the thrill of collecting. The North Dakota quarter appeals to both beginners and seasoned collectors. For a beginner, it's exciting to hold a coin that represents a state's culture and heritage. For advanced collectors, spotting errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks can be addictive. Searching through rolls of quarters, inspecting each coin for subtle anomalies, and discovering a rare variety is a rewarding experience that goes far beyond the coin's face value. Collectors often compare coins to spot even the smallest differences. For example, one North Dakota quarter may show slightly thicker lines on the plow handle, or the geese may appear in a different position due to die variations. These small discrepancies are what make coin collecting such an engaging hobby. Every quarter has a story, and the 2006 North Dakota quarter is no exception. In terms of market value, a standard 2006 North Dakota quarter in average circulated condition is worth just a few dollars. But rare errors and uncirculated coins tell a different story. Coins with doubled dies, significant off-center strikes, or exceptional mint state condition can sell at auction for over $100 to several $100, depending on rarity and demand. Some particularly rare error coins have even exceeded this, demonstrating how a small variation can turn an ordinary quarter into a valuable collectible for collectors. The North Dakota quarter is not just about money. It's about history, beauty, and the thrill of discovery. Holding a quarter that reflects North Dakota's landscapes, agriculture, and wildlife connects you to the state story, while finding a rare variety adds excitement and pride to your collection. Each coin becomes a conversation piece, a challenge to find, and a treasure to preserve. So, next time you come across a 2006 North Dakota quarter, take a moment to examine it closely. Look for unusual details, doubled letters, off-center designs, or tiny imperfections that could make it rare. What seems ordinary to one person could be a prized collector's item to another. In the world of coins, attention to detail is everything, and the North Dakota quarter rewards those who take the time to notice. Real market prices reflect this rarity. A normal circulated North Dakota quarter is worth only a few dollars, but coins with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or exceptional uncirculated condition can sell for over $100 to several $100 at auction. The value depends entirely on the coin's condition and unique characteristics, so careful inspection is always key. In conclusion, the 2006 North Dakota quarter is a fascinating coin for collectors of all levels. Its detailed design, rarity in high grades, and the potential for unique errors make it a treasure waiting to be discovered. Whether you're just starting your collection or looking to add an exciting variety to your state quarters, this coin is worth every bit of attention. Remember, even a small coin can carry a big story and a bigger value if you know where to look. Collectors, hobbyists, and history lovers, this coin is a perfect blend of beauty, history, and opportunity. Keep your eyes open, your magnifying glass ready, and enjoy the thrill of discovering the rare gems hiding in plain sight. Coin 3, the United States 50 State Quarters Series, the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter. Released as the final coin in the iconic program, this quarter represents the unique culture, history, and natural beauty of Hawaii. But don't be fooled by its small size. This coin carries secrets, rare varieties, and potential value that make it highly sought after by collectors. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin is more than just loose change. It's a true collector's treasure. The Hawaii quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state was celebrated with a unique design on the reverse, capturing its history, culture, and iconic symbols. Hawaii's quarter is particularly captivating, featuring King Kamehameha I greeting Captain Cook, with the background of the island's beautiful beaches and volcanoes. This design symbolizes Hawaii's royal history, cultural heritage, and the spirit of aloha. It's a coin that tells a story at a glance, making it visually appealing and historically meaningful for anyone interested in U.S. coins or Hawaiian culture, but the excitement for collectors goes beyond the design. The 2008 Hawaii quarter is known for its rarity in certain forms, including errors, variations, and high-grade uncirculated specimens. While millions were minted, some coins are extraordinarily rare due to minting errors or limited availability in pristine condition. These variations make the Hawaii quarter an exciting challenge for collectors. One of the most prized features among collectors is the doubled die error. This occurs when the die strikes the coin multiple times in slightly different positions, causing letters, numbers, or design elements to appear doubled. On the Hawaii quarter, careful inspection of the date, lettering, or even King Kamehameha's figure under magnification may reveal subtle doubling. Collectors are always on the lookout for this type of error because it can dramatically increase the coin's value and rarity. Another fascinating error is the off-center strike, where the coin is not perfectly aligned during minting. Some Hawaii quarters have been discovered with the design shifted, sometimes leaving parts of King Kamehameha or the island background cut off. Coins with a noticeable off-center strike, where the main design remains intact, are particularly rare and highly prized by collectors. Die cracks and planchet errors also make this coin unique. Tiny imperfections in the die or metal can result in raised lines, unusual textures, or anomalies in the coin's surface. On the Hawaii quarter, collectors have spotted unusual lines running through the volcanoes or the ocean waves. Each of these errors creates a one-of-a-kind coin, appealing to collectors who enjoy the thrill of discovering something unusual and rare. Beyond errors, the Hawaii quarter is also interesting for its circulation history. Being the final release in the 50-state quarters program, it holds a special place in collectors' sets. Coins in high-grade uncirculated condition are becoming increasingly rare. Collectors who manage to find pristine specimens often feel a sense of pride and accomplishment, knowing they hold one of the most visually striking and historically important quarters in the series. Collectors also love to compare their coins for subtle variations, such as differences in the thickness of King Kamehameha's robe, the positioning of Captain Cook's figure, or the detailing of the volcanoes. These small variations, though often overlooked, can distinguish an ordinary coin from a rare collector's item. The Hawaii quarter rewards careful observation and attention to detail, making it both a beautiful and intellectually engaging coin to collect. And now, let's talk about market value. A standard circulated 2008 Hawaii quarter is worth only a few dollars. But rare error coins or uncirculated specimens tell a very different story. Coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or exceptional mint condition can fetch prices ranging from hundreds to even over $1,000 at auction, depending on rarity and demand. For collectors, this is not just about monetary value, it's about the thrill of the hunt and the satisfaction of adding a rare piece to their collection. For beginner collectors, the Hawaii quarter is an exciting starting point. It combines stunning artwork, historical significance, and the potential for rare errors. For advanced collectors, it's a coin that challenges their observation skills and rewards them with a piece of history that few others possess. Every quarter tells a story, and the Hawaii quarter tells the story of royalty, discovery, and the natural beauty of the islands. In conclusion, the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter is much more than a piece of change. Its unique design, potential for rare minting errors, and limited availability in perfect condition make it a must-have for collectors. Whether you're hunting for a double die, an off-center strike, or a pristine uncirculated coin, this quarter offers excitement, history, and the chance to own a small piece of Hawaii. So, the next time you come across a Hawaii quarter, don't just toss it in your drawer. Examine it closely. Look for unusual details, subtle errors, or pristine condition. What seems ordinary to one person could be a collector's treasure to another. The Hawaii quarter reminds us that even the smallest coins can carry big stories, cultural significance, and surprising value. In terms of real market prices, a standard circulated Hawaii quarter is worth just a few dollars. But coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or perfect uncirculated condition can sell at auction for hundreds to over $1,000, depending on the coin's rarity and condition. For collectors, this coin is a perfect blend of beauty, history, and opportunity, proof that even a small piece of metal can be a valuable treasure. Collectors, history enthusiasts, and coin lovers, pay close attention. The 2008 Hawaii quarter is a coin that deserves your focus, your magnifying glass, and your appreciation. Whether you find it in circulation, at a coin shop, or in a special collection, this quarter offers both visual appeal and the potential for rare discoveries that make coin collecting so exciting. Coin 4. Rare coins in the United States collection, the 2009 Guam quarter. If you think quarters are all the same, think again. This coin represents not only the unique culture and heritage of Guam, but also holds secrets that make it a thrilling piece for collectors. From its stunning design to rare minting errors, this coin is more than pocket change, it's a piece of history and a potential treasure that every coin lover will want to examine closely. The 2009 Guam quarter is part of the District of Columbia and United States Territories Quarter Program, which ran from 2009 to 2011, following the 50-state quarters program. While most collectors are familiar with the state quarters, the territories are often overlooked, making these coins particularly intriguing. Guam's coin stands out because it celebrates the island's rich cultural heritage, natural beauty, and historical significance. The reverse design of the coin features a coconut tree, the Hagatnya River, and the striking landscape of Guam, reflecting the island's tropical charm and historical importance in the Pacific. This design captures the essence of Guam in a small, yet beautifully detailed coin. Collectors are especially interested in the Guam quarter because of its rarity and potential minting errors. While millions were minted, finding a coin in pristine condition or one with unique errors is challenging, which makes it highly desirable. One of the most famous variations is the doubled die error, where letters or numbers appear slightly doubled due to misalignment during the striking process. On the Guam quarter, careful examination under magnification may reveal doubling in the year 2009 or the word Guam, which significantly increases the coin's value. Another exciting and collectible error is the off-center strike. Some Guam quarters have been discovered where the design is shifted, leaving parts of the coconut tree, river, or lettering cut off. These off-center strikes, especially when the main design is still mostly visible, are extremely rare and highly prized by collectors. They turn an ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind treasure. Die cracks and planchet errors also add to the Guam quarter's uniqueness. Sometimes small cracks in the die or imperfections in the coin's metal can create raised lines, unusual textures, or even tiny anomalies in the landscape design. Collectors love these subtle quirks because they make each coin feel like a personal discovery and an exclusive item. Each coin is different, and the Guam quarter rewards careful inspection and a keen eye for detail. The Guam quarter is also fascinating because of its circulation history. Unlike some of the state quarters, the Guam coin was produced for collectors and general circulation, but many coins never entered the public extensively. As a result, finding a high-grade uncirculated Guam quarter is becoming increasingly rare. Coins that are in near-perfect condition, with no wear or scratches, are highly sought after by collectors who aim to complete their territory quarter sets or collect error varieties. At Beyond Errors, collectors enjoy studying the small design variations. On the Guam quarter, subtle differences may appear in the tree leaves, river flow, or lettering thickness. Advanced collectors love spotting these tiny differences, as they can distinguish a common coin from a rare, valuable version. The thrill of discovering these variations makes collecting the Guam quarter a fascinating hobby, combining both artistic appreciation and the excitement of the hunt. Now, let's discuss market value. A standard circulated 2009 Guam quarter is worth only a few dollars. However, coins with rare errors or in exceptional uncirculated condition tell a different story. Guam quarters with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other unique minting errors can fetch hundreds of dollars at auction, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. Exceptional specimens, especially those preserved in mint state, can be extremely valuable for collectors, making them a perfect addition to any serious collection. Collectors appreciate the Guam quarter not only for its monetary potential but also for its historical and cultural significance. Holding a coin that represents Guam connects the collector to the island's rich history, natural beauty, and proud heritage. It also serves as a reminder of the U.S. territories, which are often less recognized but equally important in the story of American coinage. For beginner collectors, the Guam quarter is a fantastic introduction to error collecting. It's visually stunning, historically meaningful, and offers opportunities to find rare varieties. For experienced collectors, it's a challenge to spot doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, and discovering these rare versions is an exhilarating experience. Every coin tells a story, and the Guam quarter tells the story of an island rich in history, culture, and natural beauty. In conclusion, the 2009 Guam quarter is much more than a simple coin. Its intricate design, rare minting errors, and limited availability in uncirculated condition make it a must-have for collectors. Whether you are hunting for errors, uncirculated specimens, or simply enjoy appreciating coins with historical significance, this coin offers excitement, beauty, and the potential for valuable discovery. So, the next time you come across a Guam quarter, don't just overlook it. Examine it carefully. Look for unusual details, subtle errors, or exceptional condition, because what seems ordinary to most people might be a collector's treasure. In the world of coins, attention to detail is everything, and the Guam quarter rewards those who take the time to notice. In terms of real market prices, a standard circulated Guam quarter is worth only a few dollars. But rare versions with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or mint-state condition can sell for hundreds of dollars at auction, depending on the coin's rarity and condition. For collectors, this coin is a perfect combination of beauty, history, and opportunity, proving that even a small coin can hold immense value. Collectors, hobbyists, and coin enthusiasts, pay close attention. The 2009 Guam quarter is a coin that deserves your focus, magnifying glass, and appreciation. Whether you find it in circulation at a coin shop or as part of a collection, it offers both visual beauty and the thrill of rare discovery. Coin 5, the United States, the 1999 Georgia State Quarter. As the first coin released in the legendary 50 State Quarters program, this quarter holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, not only because of its design and historical significance, but also because of the rare errors and varieties that make it highly sought after. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, this coin has something extraordinary to offer. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this small quarter could be a major gem in any collection. The Georgia quarter was released in 1999, marking the start of the groundbreaking 50 State Quarters series, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state was celebrated with a unique reverse design, reflecting its history, culture, and symbols. Georgia's coin is particularly striking, featuring an outline of the state, a peach, and live oak branches, symbolizing the state's natural beauty, agricultural heritage, and historical pride. The design also incorporates the words wisdom, justice, and moderation, Georgia's official state motto. This combination of symbolism and artistry makes the Georgia quarter not just a piece of currency, but a miniature work of art. What makes the 1999 Georgia quarter especially interesting to collectors is its rarity in certain forms and the unique minting errors that occasionally appear. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, a sharp-eyed collector knows that even minor variations or imperfections can make a coin highly valuable. One of the most notable errors for the Georgia quarter is the double die error, which occurs when the coin is struck more than once in slightly different positions. This can cause letters, numbers, or design elements to appear doubled. On the Georgia quarter, the most noticeable areas for doubling are the year 1999 and the state motto lettering. A Georgia quarter with a clear doubled die is rare and highly prized among collectors, because it turns an ordinary coin into a sought-after variety that can command significant attention in auctions and private sales. Another collector favorite error is the off-center strike, where the design is not perfectly aligned during the minting process. Some Georgia quarters have been discovered where the peach, the state outline, or even the lettering is partially cut off due to misalignment. Coins with moderate to significant off-center strikes are extremely rare, especially when most of the design remains visible. These coins become one-of-a-kind collector items, often selling for prices far higher than standard circulation examples. Die cracks and planchet errors also add to the Georgia quarter's intrigue. Sometimes small cracks in the coin die or imperfections in the metal create raised lines, uneven textures, or unusual anomalies on the coin's surface. On the Georgia quarter, collectors have discovered subtle raised lines along the peach or oak branches, creating unique variations that make each coin special. The thrill of spotting these tiny differences is part of what makes collecting these quarters so addictive. Beyond errors, collectors are drawn to the circulation history and preservation of the coin. The 1999 Georgia quarter, being the first in the series, is especially important to collectors aiming to complete a full set. Coins in pristine uncirculated condition are increasingly rare, as many were used in everyday transactions. High-grade specimens, with no scratches or wear, are highly sought after, making them a valuable addition to any collection. Collectors also enjoy looking for subtle design variations. Differences may appear in the thickness of the state outline, the size of the peach, or the lettering on the motto. Advanced collectors pay close attention to these tiny details because they can distinguish a standard coin from a rare and valuable variety. Every small difference adds to the excitement of collecting, turning even a common quarter into a potential treasure. Now, let's talk about market value. A standard circulated 1999 Georgia quarter is worth only a few dollars, but coins with rare errors or in mint state condition tell a very different story. Doubled die Georgia quarters, off-center strikes, and coins in uncirculated condition can fetch prices ranging from hundreds to over $1,000, depending on rarity and demand. Some particularly rare error coins have even exceeded these amounts at auctions, demonstrating how a small variation can make a huge difference in value. The Georgia quarter is also a coin that connects collectors to history. By holding a coin that reflects Georgia's culture, agriculture, and motto, collectors feel a sense of pride and connection to the state. It also represents the beginning of a groundbreaking program that changed the way Americans interacted with their coinage, encouraging interest in history, art, and collecting for beginners. The 1999 Georgia quarter is an exciting way to start a collection. Its design is visually appealing, its errors are relatively easy to spot with careful observation, and it has historical significance as the first coin in the 50-state quarters series. For seasoned collectors, it provides a challenging hunt for doubled dies, off-center strikes, and high-grade specimens. Every coin tells a story, and the Georgia quarter tells the story of a state proud of its history and the beginning of a coin program that captivated the nation. In conclusion, the 1999 Georgia State Quarter is far more than just a coin. Its detailed design, rare minting errors, and importance as the first coin in the 50-state quarters series make it a must-have for collectors. Whether you are seeking monetary value, historical significance, or the thrill of discovering rare varieties, this coin offers all of these and more. So, the next time you come across a Georgia quarter, take a closer look. Examine it carefully for doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or uncirculated condition. What may seem like an ordinary quarter could be a rare collector's treasure. Attention to detail is everything in coin collecting, and the 1999 Georgia quarter rewards those who take the time to notice. In terms of real market prices, a standard circulated Georgia quarter is worth only a few dollars. But rare varieties, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, or exceptional uncirculated coins, can sell for hundreds to over $1,000 at auction, depending on the rarity and condition of the coin. For collectors, this quarter is a perfect blend of art, history, and opportunity, proving that even a small coin can hold immense value. Collectors, coin enthusiasts, and history lovers, pay attention. The 1999 Georgia quarter is a coin worth examining, preserving, and celebrating. Whether you find it in circulation, at a coin shop, or as part of a collection, it offers historical importance, aesthetic beauty, and the thrill of rare discovery. Coin 6. We are diving into a coin that is much more than pocket change, the 2007 Utah State Quarter. Part of the famous 50-state quarters program, this quarter captures the beauty, history, and uniqueness of Utah, while also presenting rare variations and errors that make it a must-have for collectors. If you thought quarters were ordinary, get ready to discover why the Utah quarter is a coin that can excite beginners and seasoned collectors alike. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this small piece of metal can hold big value. The Utah quarter, released in 2007, features a design that truly embodies the state's identity. The reverse showcases Delicate Arch, an iconic natural sandstone formation in Arches National Park, against the breathtaking backdrop of Utah's rugged landscapes. A figure of a beehive is also included, symbolizing the state's nickname, the Beehive State, representing hard work, industry, and community. Surrounding these symbols are the words Utah and 1896, the year Utah became a state, and the motto, industry. The combination of natural beauty and historical symbolism makes this coin visually stunning and culturally significant. While millions of Utah quarters were minted for circulation, collectors know that some coins are more valuable than others. What makes the 2007 Utah quarter especially interesting is the presence of rare minting errors and uncirculated varieties, which can dramatically increase the coin's appeal and value. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die error, where letters, numbers, or design elements appear slightly doubled due to the die striking the coin more than once in misaligned positions. On the Utah quarter, collectors focus on the year 2007 and the lettering of the state motto for signs of doubling. Even subtle doubling can turn an ordinary coin into a highly collectible and valuable piece. Another fascinating error is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is misaligned during the minting process. Some Utah quarters have been found with the delicate arch or the beehive partially cut off, making them extremely rare. Coins with moderate off-centering, where most of the design remains visible, are particularly prized because they are unique and one-of-a-kind. Die cracks and planchet errors are also important for collectors. Tiny cracks in the coin's dies or imperfections in the metal can create unusual raised lines, textures, or anomalies on the coin's surface. On the Utah quarter, die cracks might appear along the arch or in the desert landscape, making each coin a unique variation. These imperfections are highly sought after by collectors who enjoy spotting rare differences and adding distinctive pieces to their collections. Beyond errors, the Utah quarter is also appealing for its circulation history and condition rarity. Coins in uncirculated or near perfect condition are becoming increasingly scarce, especially as many quarters from this series were used in daily transactions. Collectors seeking high-grade coins are particularly interested in specimens with sharp details, no scratches, and pristine surfaces, which can make the coin even more valuable for collectors. Subtle design variations are part of the thrill. Differences may be found in the thickness of the delicate arch, the spacing of the beehive, or even small variations in the lettering. Advanced collectors enjoy comparing coins to spot these nuances, because even the smallest differences can elevate a coin from ordinary to rare and valuable. This careful observation and attention to detail is what makes collecting the Utah quarter such a rewarding experience. Now let's talk about market value. A standard circulated 2007 Utah quarter is worth only a few dollars, but rare variations in uncirculated coins tell a very different story. Coins with doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or pristine mint-state condition can fetch hundreds of dollars at auction, depending on the severity of the error and overall coin quality. Exceptional specimens, particularly those with noticeable errors or uncirculated condition, are highly prized and can become highlights of a collection. The Utah quarter is also historically and culturally significant. Holding this coin allows collectors to connect with Utah's natural landscapes, cultural symbolism, and historical identity. It's more than just a piece of currency, it's a miniature artifact representing a state's heritage. For beginners, the coin is a beautiful and accessible starting point for building a collection, while for advanced collectors, it provides a challenging hunt for errors and high-grade examples. Every Utah quarter tells a story. It speaks of delicate arch standing tall against the sky, the industrious spirit of the beehive, and the pride of a state that joined the Union in 1896. Discovering rare variations, doubled dies, or off-center strikes adds excitement to this story, making each coin a potential treasure and a topic of fascination. In conclusion, the 2007 Utah State Quarter is much more than loose change. Its stunning design, historical significance, and potential for rare errors make it a must-have for collectors of all levels. Whether you are hunting for monetary value, historical interest, or the thrill of finding rare varieties, this coin delivers it all. So, next time you encounter a Utah quarter, examine it closely. Look for doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or uncirculated perfection. What may seem ordinary to the casual observer could be a collector's gem. Attention to detail is everything in coin collecting, and the Utah quarter rewards those who take the time to look closely. In terms of real market prices, a standard circulated Utah quarter is worth only a few dollars. But coins with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or mint-state condition can sell for hundreds of dollars at auction, depending on rarity and condition. For collectors, this coin represents the perfect blend of art, history, and potential value, proving that even a small quarter can be a treasure. Collectors, coin enthusiasts, and history lovers, pay close attention. The 2007 Utah quarter is a coin that deserves your focus, magnifying glass, and appreciation. Whether found in circulation, purchased from a coin shop, or discovered in a collection, it offers historical significance, aesthetic beauty, and the thrill of rare discovery. Coin 7. We are diving into a coin that is much more than just a piece of pocket change, the 2006 Nebraska State Quarter. As part of the renowned 50 State Quarters program, this coin captures the essence of Nebraska's culture, history, and natural beauty, while also presenting rare minting errors and unique varieties that make it highly desirable for collectors. If you think quarters are ordinary, think again, because the Nebraska quarter is a coin that can excite both beginners and seasoned collectors alike. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this small coin can carry big value and historical significance. The Nebraska quarter was released in 2006, commemorating the Cornhusker State. The reverse design features a chimney rock, one of the most iconic landmarks along the Oregon Trail, with a covered wagon and oxen making their way westward. In the foreground, you can see the detailed lines representing Nebraska's plains, symbolizing the state's pioneering spirit and agricultural heritage. Surrounding the design are the words Nebraska, the state motto equality before the law, and the year it joined the Union, 1867. The design tells a story of exploration, resilience, and the enduring American frontier spirit, making it a piece of history in every sense. What makes the 2006 Nebraska quarter particularly exciting for collectors is its rarity in certain conditions and the unique minting errors that occasionally appear. While millions of these coins were minted, those with subtle variations or imperfections can fetch high interest and significant value. One of the most sought-after errors among collectors is the double die error, which occurs when the coin is struck more than once in slightly misaligned positions. This creates the appearance of doubled numbers, letters, or design elements. On the Nebraska quarter, collectors often examine the year 2006 and the lettering of Nebraska for signs of doubling. Even subtle doubling can transform an ordinary coin into a highly collectible variety that draws attention in auctions and private collections. Another fascinating error is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is misaligned during minting. Some Nebraska quarters have been found with chimney rock, the wagon, or lettering partially cut off. Coins with a moderate off-center strike, where the main design remains mostly intact, are extremely rare and highly prized. These errors make each coin truly one of a kind, creating excitement among collectors who love finding anomalies that tell a story. Die cracks and planchet errors also contribute to the Nebraska quarter's uniqueness. Tiny cracks in the coin die or irregularities in the metal can create raised lines, unusual textures, or anomalies across the chimney rock, wagon, or plains design. Collectors prize these coins for their individuality, as no two are exactly alike. The thrill of discovering these small but significant details is a large part of what makes collecting the Nebraska quarter so captivating. Beyond errors, the coin's circulation history and condition add to its allure. The Nebraska quarter, like many in the 50-state quarters series, circulated widely, but finding one in high-grade uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare. Coins that retain sharp details, no scratches, and pristine surfaces are highly valued by collectors seeking to complete state sets or maintain mint-quality specimens. Advanced collectors also enjoy studying subtle design variations. Differences may be found in the angle of chimney rock, the size and spacing of the wagon, or the thickness of the lettering. These minor variations, while often overlooked, can distinguish an ordinary coin from a rare collector's piece. Spotting these differences adds a level of challenge and excitement to coin collecting, turning every Nebraska quarter into a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. Now, let's discuss market value. A standard circulated 2006 Nebraska quarter is worth only a few dollars. However, rare varieties, including double dies, off-center strikes, and coins in mint state condition, can fetch hundreds of dollars at auction, depending on rarity and quality. Exceptional specimens, particularly those with noticeable errors or uncirculated condition, are highly sought after and can become highlights of a collector's set. The Nebraska quarter is also culturally and historically significant. Holding this coin connects collectors to Nebraska's pioneering history, the Oregon Trail, and the spirit of exploration and perseverance that defined the American frontier. For beginners, it offers an accessible and visually appealing starting point for building a collection, while for advanced collectors, it provides a challenging hunt for rare errors and high-grade examples. Every Nebraska quarter tells a story. It speaks of chimney rock standing tall against the sky, covered wagons moving across the plains, and the enduring legacy of those who helped shape the American West. Discovering rare errors, die cracks, or uncirculated specimens adds excitement and value to this story, making each coin a treasure and a conversation piece for any collection. In conclusion, the 2006 Nebraska State Quarter is far more than just a piece of currency. Its detailed design, historical significance, and potential for rare minting errors make it a must-have for collectors of all levels. Whether you are hunting for monetary value, historical interest, or the thrill of discovering rare varieties, this coin delivers all of these and more. So, the next time you find a Nebraska quarter, examine it closely. Look for doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or mint state perfection. What may seem ordinary to a casual observer could be a rare collector's treasure. Attention to detail is everything in coin collecting, and the Nebraska quarter rewards those who take the time to look carefully. In terms of real market prices, a standard circulated Nebraska quarter is worth only a few dollars. But rare varieties, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, and mint-state coins, can sell for hundreds of dollars at auction, depending on the rarity and condition of the coin. For collectors, this quarter is a perfect combination of history, artistry, and potential value, proving that even a small coin can hold immense significance and excitement. Collectors, history lovers, and coin enthusiasts, pay attention. The 2006 Nebraska quarter deserves your magnifying glass, your careful inspection, and your appreciation. Whether found in circulation, purchased from a coin shop, or discovered in a collection, it offers historical depth, visual beauty, and the thrill of rare discovery.